Today we're talking about the secret on how to create your reality the Neville Goddard way. I'm Sarah Stone Love, and my channel is all about the science and psychology of manifesting. How are you feeling right now? Because whether you realize it or not, that inner conversation that you're having within you is actually creating your whole reality. We're all having these silent inner speeches all day long, while we're driving, while we're at work, when we're in the shower, when we're having dinner with our family. And it's completely unconscious, so most of us don't have a freaking clue what's even being said. But those inner conversations are actually what's creating your future. If you want to find out what's going on inside and what's being said, all you have to do is take a look around at your life. Take a look around at your relationships, your family, your business, your finances. All of these things are a reflection of your inner conversation. It is a mirror of your self-talk. Neville Goddard says that the key to law of assumption, the key to success, is becoming aware of our mental activity and becoming conscious of the unconscious. If you're counter-manifesting something that you really want, it's your inner conversation. It just means that your self-talk is actually in conflict with your goals. And your self-talk, that inner conversation, it always wins because it's looping your subconscious reel. What we gotta do is we gotta think of that subconscious reel as a record, and we're gonna scratch it so many times that it doesn't ever play back the same ever again. Remember, your subconscious is actually in control of your behavior. It's affecting everything you do in your life. So we wanna have that inner voice, that subconscious reel, to actually align with our dreams and our goals. And Neville Goddard always says it's not just with words, but with feelings. You've got to feel like you already have what you want. Your inner conversation is going to bring events into your reality because you get what you believe. So if you're telling yourself life is hard, I'm not enough, I never get what I want, then you're probably experiencing a lot of chaos in your life. But nothing is fixed, and we can change our reality. We can change this inner voice. You might be saying to yourself right now, shit, Sarah, my inner voice has been saying this negative stuff to me for over 50 years. How am I gonna change that? I don't think I can change that. That sounds impossible. But the word impossible actually says inside of it, I'm possible. And believing that you can't change is actually just another limiting belief from your programming and your subconscious reel. There is actual science behind this to prove that you can change, and it is a lot easier than you think. Neuroplasticity proves that we can rewire our minds. I've mentioned this once before in one of my other videos, but a thing called brain pruning. Every 90 days or so, your brain actually scans itself. It will actually look for new, sometimes weak neurological pathways, maybe new things that you just learned from watching this video, and will actually strengthen those pathways. And then the things that you're not thinking about, maybe your limiting beliefs or whatever it is you want to get rid of, if you're not focusing on it as much, it will actually prune and snip away those neurological pathways. So if you catch yourself saying something negative in your inner self-talk, please don't beat yourself up. Don't use that as another reason to put yourself down. Just take that as feedback and be proud of yourself that you became aware of it. Because becoming aware of those unconscious thoughts, that is the first step to changing it. I learned about this from Mandy Morris, the 1% rule. We're not trying to shift 100%. Nobody can shift 100% overnight. If you're trying to do that, trying to reach for perfection, like I have done, I've been guilty of in the past, then I end up just beating myself up even more because it's impossible. So we're not trying to shift 100% overnight. We're just trying to shift 1% every day. Because think of how quickly that compounds, that 1% every day. Think about where you'd be in a month. Where would you be in a year? Over 300% further along than you were. So here is the absolute easiest way to become aware of your unconscious self-talk. Set a timer on your phone every hour throughout the day. And when it goes off, have it say, what am I thinking about and how do I feel? So maybe instance for me, I'm working on a course that I want to create for everyone to help them manifest their dreams. And today I'm saying, I'm not good enough. I haven't studied enough. I haven't learned enough. So if you catch yourself saying something like, I'm not good enough, which I just caught myself saying this morning before I started this video, because I didn't feel like I was good enough or had learned enough or changed enough to be able to share this with you guys. But in actuality, that's not true. I went from smoking pot and drinking alcohol and abusing these things every day of my life for over 25 years to now I've reprogrammed myself to where I don't want to touch any of that. I went from being depressed and really frustrated with my family and my children to now cherishing every moment and waking up in the morning and having so much gratitude, just like I did this morning, just looking at my little girl and being like, wow, I can't believe you're already 5 years old. You were such an incredible, intelligent young lady. And she felt that. So set a timer on your phone, and every hour when it goes off, ask yourself, what am I thinking right now? And how does that make me feel? Use the 1% rule to make an affirmation that's 1% better every day. Maybe instead of I am enough, it's every day I'm getting better and better. I'm in the process of achieving this goal. So make an affirmation that your subconscious can get on board with. Don't take my word for it, try it out for yourself. I hope you learned something from this video. I hope this video inspires you to take control of your self-talk and your inner dialogue and to realize that that is how you can manifest your dreams. I'm Sarah Stone Love. Please join me every Tuesday and Thursday. We'll be sharing more content on the law of assumption.